now that he's back on X, on what used to be Twitter, and he and Elon Musk are buddies, his business will thrive even better than it was before. No question about it.
Just help put into context what happened in that Sandy Hook case and what you found out about the state of Alex Jones and his businesses.
Interesting. Thanks for the interview. I appreciate it. The Alex Jones debacle started with his statement about the fact that the incident didn't occur, and he retracted that almost immediately, but it was too late. And as a result of that, these families sued him, and they were suffering from post-traumatic stress and future psychotherapy needs and lots of other demands, medical demands that they needed to satisfy. So Alex Jones immediately said that he had no money. He filed bankruptcy, and he pleaded no contest to any money that would be claimed against him. He actually said he was worth only about $2 million. And we did some investigations. At the time, there was only one company that was under investigation, and we discovered that he had 9 separate companies. Incidentally, 8 of them were filed in Delaware, which meant he didn't have to pay taxes, very much in taxes. And he used one location for all 9 companies, which happened to be his bankruptcy attorney's office location. All were registered as a S corporation, but the location happened to all be in one domain, his bankruptcy attorney's office. So he anticipated some fallout once his companies were discovered. And after we discovered them, then we were following up and trying to figure out how much money he could afford to pay in damages.
Right. And so after that case that he lost, that's cost him hundreds of millions, you said that he sort of basically carried on, hasn't he? With his shows and most importantly, making money.
He did. He has not missed one single show. Even during the trial, he was blatant enough to continue to have his broadcast every day. And he ripped the judge up, he ripped the jury up, he ripped the defense attorneys up, he ripped the verdict up. And yet he did not miss one single day of his selling or hawking his products. So he continued to make money from the day he was involved in this all the way up till today. He didn't miss a heartbeat. He continues to make money. He's written a bestseller book now. It's #1 on the Wall Street Journal book exchange. The New York Times won't recognize any of his books, but he has the most popular book, according to the Wall Street Journal, in the nation right now. So go figure. The guy has some crazy ideas, but on the other hand, he's got some lots of followers, millions and millions of followers.
Okay, what does him being back on X, Twitter, Elon Musk's platform, what do you think that means for him and his business?
Great question. It is going to exponentially grow his business again. He loved Twitter. He loved the platform. When they deplatformed him in the middle of the trial, he took a hit, no question about it. And now that he's back on X, on what used to be Twitter, and he and Elon Musk are buddies, his business will thrive even better than it was before. No question about it. Elon Musk can survive with no advertisers. You know what he told the advertisers a week ago? He has no fear of advertising. He has no fear of ever losing money on X. He knows he can afford to withstand any backlash from advertisers, and he's not going to go off the air, and he's going to help Alex Jones tremendously.
So how then? So how does somebody who is losing advertisers hand over fist, big legitimate companies spending tens, hundreds of millions of pounds with the platform, deserting them, how do those people continue to make money out of this?
Well, Alex Jones not only makes money hawking his own products, but he has a trove of followers, millions and millions of rabid followers. So when he gets an inkling or a click to highlight another product, he gets a piece of the action. He makes his money on clicks. And he has said, and we track this, since he has been on the on the radio. He has had over 1 billion with a B clicks. Now those clicks, we can't track how much money he gets, a nickel, a quarter, a dime. We have no idea, but he gets a referral fee for every click he gets on every platform he's involved in. So not only does he make money selling his own products, selling his own vitamins and minerals and man products and books and t-shirts and trinkets, but he makes money on referrals from other companies that want to include him in their businesses, in their business dealings.
So that then becomes less about, he's got a content platform and a company advertises on that, and he takes a cut of the advertising. That becomes about directly monetizing the people who you have following you. And I suppose the more extreme, the better, because they're the more dedicated that audience are.
Exactly. And incidentally, we did this statistically to see when he goes off the rail with a wild statement and what happens to sales. And there is a 1-to-1 correlation between a wild, we used to call it a swag, a scientific wild ass guess about certain things. When he makes a swag about the future of the United States and the future of Ukraine, the future of Israel, future of anyone, his sales exponentially take a jump. So he knows exactly how to not only monetize his crazy statements, but he knows how to capitalize on anything that is going to just jolt people in the ribs and get them to talking about Alex Jones and what he believes is going to happen. Now, he has made lots of statements about the Democratic left taking over the world and all those things, and that we have to live in the country, be self-sufficient. He's now promoting products that will keep you alive once the economy collapses, once we get rid of cars, once we get rid of cows, once we get rid of meat, once we get rid of gas cars. He has all this strategizing going on, and he has a way to now capitalize on that by selling you end of the world food and clothing and self-sufficiency products. He's made even more money on those types of things.
Wow.
He's very
so he sells you an idea, and then he sells you the products that you need to cope with that idea.
Bingo. Wow. You nailed it.
Yeah, that's incredible.
You nailed it.
And so, I mean, are we to conclude that Elon Musk has, given the fact that he has gone to war really with traditional advertisers on his platform,
that's right,
paid $44 billion to own this website, went to war with the advertisers, set up subscription models, tried to get users directly to pay for the platform and to sign up to things, premium services, etc., that would generate revenue. That, by the way, I think it's worth the saying, don't come anywhere near what you would need to get the value out of a £44 billion company, or the company you just bought $44 billion for. Is Elon Musk attempting to do an Alex Jones then, to sort of harvest a extreme audience who are willing to part with their cash?
Well, it's interesting. He knows that the platform that Alex operates on works. He knows it generates millions and millions of money, dollars, and followers. So why wouldn't he emulate that? You know, you have to go back to when Alex Jones first started. He sat down with his father when he was 18 years old. And this is the conversation he had. His father was an oral surgeon, dentist, very phenomenally successful. And he wanted his son to go to dental school. And he sat down with his dad and he said, "Dad, I want to be like Howard Stern. I want to do broadcast, radio, blogs, eventually television, write books." And you know what his dad said? Great. And he took out an ad in his first blog, his first radio show. His dad supported him. And now he looks back and thinks that was a great decision. That was a tremendously good decision. And his dad has benefited from it. By the way, one of his trust funds will benefit his mom and dad now and continuing until they die and go and hit the grave. He set up a huge trust fund for money for them and all of his kids and his ex-wife. And that's just part of the method that he used to duck the bankruptcy court to hide his multiple millions.